definitely said PCP.
If you say so. Oh, nice. PCG means Platinum City Gaming. Alright, they go Yoshi's game 1. So this is an interesting matchup because Puff loves to stay in the air and Ice Climbers love to grab, and it's hard to grab someone who's in the air. So we shall see how this goes.
Puff is like the pretty Kirby.
Yes. Puff is...
And more deadly Kirby.
The Kirby clone who's actually much better than Kirby in this game.
The scary, pretty Kirby.
Puff's back air is devastating, and her aerial drift lets her use it really well. Yeah, so Tim, right off the bat, separates the Ice Climbers and kills Mana, but Bones' Soho has proven to be a really good Soho, so I don't think he's worried too much. Bones is not one to wobble unless he has to. But on this stage, I don't know if he'll really need to wobble Puff, because she's going to die super early. It's a very small stage. Okay.
Wobbling considered like a good move.
Yeah, so wobbling is a move that the Ice Climbers have.
I know it's like really hard to get out of.
Yeah, it's after 30%, it's actually impossible to get out of. 40? Right. After 40%, it is actually impossible to mash out of. Humanly impossible. You have to be tasked, which we are not tasked. Well, I mean, the Ice Climbers can drop it, too. So the Ice Climbers, when they get you in a grab, they have to hold down on the control stick a little bit to get Nana to do her down tilt, and then they mash A at 200 beats per minute, approximately.
Is that where the staying alive thing came in?
Yeah, yeah. So if you ever took a CPR class and they taught you staying alive is 100 beats per minute, so you just do double time of that. That's a good way to do it. Yeah. Well, another one bites the dust also works. So. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, wobbling, it's an infinite. I don't even know if you can call it a chain grab, but it's a grab that they can't mash out of as long as the ices don't mess it up. So it's a very powerful tool. It's up there with Jigglypuff's Rest, which just instantly kills. So both these characters have like guaranteed kill moves. I think Rest is kind of harder to hit than Wobble.
It's also a huge punish.
Yeah, yeah. If you miss the Rest, you're dead. So most of the time, anyway. Ooh, that is scary. So Jigglypuff can crouch under a lot of characters' grabs. So he was trying to crouch under that grab and then rest. I don't know if he can crouch under Icy's grab. No, he can't. Tripper confirms he cannot crouch under Icy's grab. Yeah, so that's a trick.
So can any character, like the smaller characters, easier to crouch under people's grabs?
Yeah, so like Sheik has a super low crouch, Pichu has a super low crouch, Puff, Kirby have super low crouches. They can usually crouch under people's grabs. Not every character can, just the ones that have low crouches.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's really annoying against Luigi, because I'll wave dash at him and grab, and he'll crouch and rest me. So it's a good tool. Not so much against Isis,
All right,
though.
Tripper.
So Tripper takes game 1. Good stuff.
Why does this look like the Christmas version? Why was there like a little wreath around the...
Oh, yeah. That's weird. I'm so used to, like, I haven't seen the results screen that much, because on 20XX, we usually skip the results screen. But yeah, the results screen has some holly wreaths. Alright, so Tim's trying to keep him separated with his monstrous back air. That back air, it stretches out farther than it looks like it does. It's like twice the length of Puff. It's ridiculous. So he's drifting around, throwing out his back air, getting the up air. This stage is an interesting stage against Ices because the platforms change a lot, which really affects how Ices play. Like, a lot of time here, if you don't want to get wobbled, just camp the platforms. But sometimes the platforms go away here, so...
Oh, is it like if the platform drops while they're on them?
Yeah.
Like, you can get out of the wobble?
Yeah. Well, no, just if the platforms... Yeah. So if the platforms aren't here, then it's basically like Final Destination. Like, you can't escape Like, it's harder for ice climbers to come up and grab you when you're on a platform because they have to like commit to jumping
so
up
instead
there.
of like instead of being able to get out of it, it's more of like avoiding it altogether.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You pretend the floor is lava and you just play on the platforms, and they have a harder time grabbing you.
Interesting.
But a lot of ices are good at adapting to that. They have an up air that kind of goes through platforms really well, so they have their own counterplay to it. Okay. Ice climbers also have like really powerful smash attacks. They come out super quick.
Well, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? So I assume it wouldn't be fair if there was a cheat code around their big main move.
That's if you don't have a solution to stuff, that's how you become a low tier character. Conversely, that's how high tier characters become high tier. They have stuff that other characters don't really have much answers to. Okay, so Sopo's gonna work. Gotta be very careful. Sopo is basically like a low tier without Anna, so. But bonus, Sopo is pretty good. Having a hard time getting back to stage though. Tim is controlling it really well. Whoa, yeah,
All
okay.
right.
Negative on hit. You hate to see that. So he Bones hit Puff with his side B, but there was just so much ending lag that Tim got a F smash off of it.
F smash.
Forward smash.
Right. Okay. These look pretty evenly.
Yeah.
I like those.
Bones has a stock lead, but oh no, that's gonna be bad. That's a wobble. Oh, or not. Yeah, in this matchup, if Puff misses a rest, that's you're dead. You know, you get wobbled. So at least he should. But he was at super low percent, so he can mash out really quick.
Well, you also said that Bones doesn't tend to wobble unless he has to.
Bones
so.
only wobbles if he has to, but I would consider this a situation where he has to. Just because you really don't want to disrespect. You don't want to let Tim live. Tim will take, if you give Tim an inch, he will take a mile. And then as soon as you get used to one of his characters, he'll switch.
That's smart.
Okay, Tim taking center stage. So traditionally, whoever's controlling center stage is considered winning. Kind of percent and stocks, I think, are kind of secondary. Well, maybe not stocks, but percent is definitely secondary to that. So they're trying to kind of, looks like they're baiting each other to take center stage and then getting ready to leave that drift in. Oh, okay, he's not going to get a wobble off of that. Okay, doesn't get much of anything off of that, actually.
It's like they're dancing.
Yeah, that's a good word to describe it. They're dancing for stage control. You know, each character kind of has a little bubble around them where they control that bubble. As long as they're not doing something committal.
All right.
So if you get within each other's bubbles, that's unsafe. You gotta have a plan. So they kind of dance around to control the stage.
What's Tim's like other main? Marth, right?
Yeah, he plays a lot of Marth. At this point, I would consider him a Marth main and Puff to be a secondary. No, we're all set, thank you. Alright, yep. Oh no, I feel that. Puff, really good at just, that's called a wall of pain, where she just keeps back airing you farther and farther off stage, and there's nothing you can do. You just kind of have to DI up and in and hope you can go higher than Puff's jump lets her go. Okay. Ooh, Sopo's back air is one of his few, like, really good moves. It's just hard to, like, get with it. Ooh, the up B. That's interesting. I never see Ices do that. Just up B to attack. Ooh. Okay, Tim trying. Okay. Oh no, he definitely messed that up. Bones definitely meant to up B. So when Nana's off stage like that, you can save her if you jump out and up B. And he accidentally side bait and then he costs him a stock.
So Nana's the one that can die without killing you.
Yes, Nana is controlled by AI. It's not the player controlling her. Well, that's not entirely true. player can do some crazy desync stuff.
So is it better to try and save Nana or to just let her die?
It depends on the situation, but most of the time, yes, you want to save Nana. Because once you lose Nana, you're just a low tier. And you have a lot harder time doing anything. Oh, he drops the wobble again. That's not good. On Dreamland, against Puff, you gotta get those wobbles. Yeah, so Puff's kind of camping the platforms, and Bones is responding with up airs and back airs. This is pretty much how I'd expect this matchup to go. Okay.
What did Tim just do?
Tim just grabbed an F through, which usually people are afraid to grab Ices because you grab one of them and the other one just attacks you. So it's, you got, but Tim threw super quickly before.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't even see what happened.
Yeah. So that's why you can't pummel the Ices. You have to just throw them immediately.
Ices can pummel you, but you can't pummel the Ices.
Yeah, it's really interesting. They get the most off of grabs in the entire game, and it's also like really hard to do anything off of grab with them, like against them. You know what I mean?
Except when it's just one, right?
So that's scary. So Tim's just dash dancing, just waiting for Bones to do something. Very reactive. You want to play as reactive as possible. Don't go for reads unless you have to. That's something Tim's very good at. Tim making great use of Puff's aerial drift. Puff is very fast in the air. Very, like, her drift left to right is really good. Better than every other character. He basically dash dances in the air. Oh, okay. I'm gonna F smash from him.
Oh,
Very fancy.
so for Puff, it's better to stay in the air, and for Ices, it's better to stay on the ground?
Yes, that is correct. Ices have very good ground movement with their super long wave dash, kind of like Luigi. And
so this is a really interesting matchup then.
yeah, it's tough. I think it's tough on both sides, I think. Because they both also good wobble by Bones to drop it. Wobbling isn't free. Like you gotta hit that at 200 beats per minute, you know.
Workout.
Yeah. You gotta grind it until you don't even have to think about it. Good stuff. So looks like Bones has turned this set around.
Oh, Puff looks like she's crying. That's so upsetting.
Poor Puff. Tim's just taking a breather, smiling it off.
All right.
Where's he gonna take Bones? It's the counter pick. Will we see a character
See,
switch?
I told you there's a
You never
wreath.
know with Tripper. What'd you say?
I said I told you there's a wreath.
For what?
You missed the wreath. Never mind.
Yes. Oh, yeah, he gets the wreath on the results screen. Okay, Dreamland again.
Is this better for Puff or worse for Puff?
I think this is a good stage for Puff. I mean, of course, Ices, if they get a wobble here, yeah, so that's a free kill. Well, free. It should essentially be a free kill for Ices here. So they're good on Dreamland in that sense. But
so if
Puff
you can
is
avoid
also,
the wobble, he'll be okay.
Yeah. Puff, I haven't seen Tripper get any rests. Maybe I wasn't paying attention close enough, but I have not seen a rest. And if you're not getting rests, that's a huge part of Puff that you're missing out on. That's one of the reasons Puff is so good on Dreamland, because her rest kills everyone super early, and she can survive longer because of how big the stage is.
To be fair, like I've always was when I used to play Puff, I used to be really worried that like anytime I would miss it, that I would just die.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's scary. You don't want to just throw out rests willy-nilly. You gotta know you're gonna hit it. But Tim is at the point where he has grinded it out to the point where he's not gonna miss it.
It's also worrisome because if they come back really quick, like can they get you? Can't they get you while you're still waking up? You know?
Yep. Yes. That's actually when Tim gets a rest, he's gonna hope that he KOs them off the top. Because if they KO off the top, they fall in the background.
Yeah.
It's called a star KO, and they take way longer to respawn. So Tim will have time to wake up if he gets a star KO like that. But otherwise, usually he'd get a rest and then they just respawn and wobble him.
Is it just like random where they fly off to, or is there some way you can control that?
It depends on Bones' TI, and every move has its own base trajectory too.
so Bones is going to try and DI away from
Yeah, so
going
Bones,
up.
Bones, if he gets rested, he wants to try to DI towards the side, because that way he won't get star KO'd. I don't know which one of them taunted. I have no idea. That must have been Nana that taunted. Nana's a goofball. Yeah, so when ICs get separated like that, Nana is controlled by a CP. When they're close together, Bones actually has a lot of influence in what Nana does, because she basically just tries to mirror the bow. Okay, good ground movement. Some nice wave dash play by Bones. Keeping the pressure on, keeping Tim out off the stage. But Tim's finding ways back in with his aerial drift. Yeah, Icy's they have a hard time dealing with Puff in the air. Because she's just so fast in the air. So agile.
So Tim should just stay in the air.
If he can, yeah.
I feel like it's so hard. If one has to stay on the ground, one has to be in the air, you're never going to hit each other.
Yeah, that's part of what makes it tough. In order, like Tim has to get like super low back airs to really hit the Ices, because they're going to be on the ground. It's hard to get those low back airs. It's kind of like who's going to jump into each other's territory, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so... Oh, back air. Okay, but this is why Puff loves the stage. She just lives forever. Especially with her aerial drift. Helps her DI, I think. This is scary. Yeah, that back air is painful. Okay. Bones is very good at getting back. Very good at mixing up his recoveries. Oh, what an icicle. Oh no, he's not going to make it! Yeah, that's weird. Is that like... What are the percent chances of an icicle freezing? 1 in 4 chance? So, the higher... So if someone gets hit by an icicle, the higher their percent is, the more likely they are to freeze? Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. I've never been frozen by an icicle, I don't think. So.
I've always been frozen by icicles. I never knew that was why.
Yeah, okay, so there's some RNG to ices. I didn't know that. I get frozen by their blizzard, but I don't think I've gotten frozen by their icicle. Yeah. I'm getting some informative Ices information from Cthulhu, another resident Ices main. Oh, okay, so we got the desynced icicle spam. That's, yeah. The thing is, though, Tim can just float over it, so...
What is desynced?
Desynced as in, it's when you get the Ices off sync with each other, so they can do some crazy combos with it.
So what does that mean? So instead of them coming out like 2 at a time, it was like
Yeah.
more separated?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That's part of what makes Ices good, is their crazy desync potential. Okay, so it is... We're going to... Is this game 5 or game 4?
This is game 5.
We are? Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. We're going into game 5. Tim's ordering food. He only has a 20. The madman. I just don't have cash. I just have a card. Taking a quick ordering food break. Tim only has a 20 because he's literally Satan.
I don't know about that, but alright.
Alright, looks like they're going to FD. This is a good stage for ice climbers because there's no platforms.
Who chose it, Bones? I would assume it's Tripper chose.
Yeah. Bones just lost, right? So he chose the stage. Oh no, oh no. That is not good for Bones. You don't want to start out your game 5 like that. Okay, Tim's staying in the air. He does not want to be on the ground.
It makes sense.
Yeah. That's where his character's strongest, and that's where Icy's are weakest. So, oh no! Yep. Gets wobble.
Alright.
Just has to not drop the wobble and free kill.
And then it levels out the playing field.
Yep. And then it's back to tie game. Tim taking a breather, looking around, collecting himself, adjusting his glasses. Okay. Icy's really good at controlling space with Blizzard and Icicles. Nice wave dash dancing. Oh, okay. Icy's got aerials. They can fight Tim in the air.
It's interesting.
Oh, I don't know about that dash tag.
I feel like Bones is doing a good job adapting to him.
Yeah, for sure. He's really good at mixing up his approaches.
Make it harder for someone
Yeah.
to pick.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay. Now, is he going to get the wobble? No, he got a star KO, so he can't respawn fast enough to do anything.
That was really good.
And he was at 0%, so even if Bones had respawned and tried to wobble, he could have mashed out still. Alright, okay. Bones got the stock lead now, unless he drops this. Tim watching himself on the projector. Pound, I hate that move. Just a personal bias. I hate Puff's side beat.
What side would be?
It's Pound. She does this slow punch, and it like kind of lingers, and it sends you out the opposite direction that it hits you, and it's stupid.
Just like circles.
Puff. Yes, circles.
Pointless.
Oh, Puff's F smash. Another move that literally makes me feel pain in real life when I see it.
Oh, that was cute. It's like a bouncing
Ooh,
ball.
Nice. Good mix-up on his recovery. Bones, very tricky with his recovery. Okay. Really good at doing tricky timings of his side beat.
Okay, this may be a dumb question, but say like Tripper like goes out after him and tries to rest. Is there any way he can is it like Fox where when you do fire there's nothing else you can do until you land?
Does.
Or like can he drift back onto the stage?
So are you saying when Puff rests, does she get put in helpless?
Yes.
Kinda? Well, she'll be asleep. So I think by the time...
So there's no drift?
There's no drift. No, she goes straight down.
Okay.
And she'll be asleep, and unless she's super high up, she won't wake up before she dies.
Interesting.
Even though she does fall pretty slowly. Alright, last stock, game 5.
I wonder if Tripper's going to try and get the rest.
F smash.
Oh, alright.
Good stuff by Bones.
Good job, Bones.
Moving on. Tim going to loser's bracket. Pretty far into the tournament, so that's good. That's respectable.
You can make it back. Good job, Bones.